Shalom, Israel. Want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahawah, BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BASHAM, Rakah, Quadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders who teach and rule well at Great Millstone, and peace and salutations and peace and mercy to the prophets, the hopeful elect, the 144,000, and to the men and women of the 12 lost tribes of Israel, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Shalom. Back with another lesson. I'll probably title this one No Future for America. You know, there's no future here for this place. And this is all through the power and the spirit of Yahawah BASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI. And I was just looking at something, a quick update, and they were talking about how supposedly, well, that Russian, the pipeline, gas pipeline blew up, and how you know, this could really trigger, you know, have an effect, because, you know, they're saying, you know, America did it, right, with that NATO. You know, America did it. You know, blew up that Russia natural gas pipeline. And so, you know, this is going to be, you know, it's going to be a dark winter, because that's going to affect those over there in Germany and over there in Europe, because the winter is here. I mean, Salakia, the fall is here. And then we're going into winter. It's really going to be a dark winter. Really. You know, this is where we could really start to see, I mean, the uproars just get completely out of control. They're going to start, you know, it's going to get to a point, they're going to start blowing up these buildings, man. I mean, totally annihilating these buildings, and the people just blowing, you know, lighting these buildings on fire and blowing them up, these government buildings. I mean, just total anarchy, man. You see, this is what's coming. And then you got this place, America, you know, it's, you know, with the leadership over here, just lying and deceiving and tricking. But, you know, the people are woke, especially Esau, them Edomites. They're, you know, they're woke. I'm gonna play a quick clip, because I was listening to this on Off Grid Desert with Paul, and I'm just play a quick clip, and he pretty much just, you know, he pretty much sums it up to where, you know, this he's not for this, on what this, you know, the government officials here for this country, America, you know, it's getting out of hand. It's then gotten out of hand. This just needs to be stopped. But the Lord gonna put a stop to this. But I'm gonna let this play, because the chaos is finna start, man. The chaos, it's over there in Ukraine and Russia. You know, that's coming here though. That same type of fear and blowing up and war, that's coming right here on this soil. Let me go ahead and play this, and then I'll get to the scripts and close out. Call Halayim La Yahawah BASHAM YAHAWAHSHI.
He answers the first question. Germany, if Russia invades, that means tanks or troops crossing the border of Ukraine again. Then there will be no longer a Nord Stream 2. We will bring an end to it.
How will you do that exactly, since the project and control of the project is within Germany's control?
We will, I promise you, we'll be able to do it.
See, and I'm gonna play some more, but you know, that pipeline through Germany and through that Europe like that, man. And Russia controls that natural gas pipeline. And see, now that this is really gonna affect over in that Europe, man, in that area. I mean, it's really without no gas, no pipeline, no electricity with the winter coming, and it gets freezing over there. You know, this is going. You're not gonna be able to, fix that that pipeline like that, because they blew it up and they showed the images over there in that what is that what's the name of the sea? I can't even pronounce the sea, but in that sea over there towards Europe and Germany. I mean, and Russia. Quote me if I'm wrong. But this is really gonna affect them, man. No electricity, no power. Coming into this winter, and it snows, freezing. Let me go to Revelation. Let me go to Revelation 17. And I'll start at 16. Or I'll go to 15. I'll go to 15. Revelation 17:15, and it reads, "And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest where the whore," who's that whore? America is the whore. See? It says, "And he saith unto me, the waters which thou sawest where the whore sitteth are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues." That's that whore. The whore sits on the beast. And they were asking Joe Biden, he was saying if them tanks, if they cross into Ukraine, they're gonna go after that pipeline, man. And the lady asked, well, how are you gonna be able to do that? And he just blatantly just came out and said, we'll do it. We can get it done. See? It says 16, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore." See? And this is what's coming. All these nations, man, that NATO is the beast. America is the whore who sits on top of the beast. They control the beast. See? And the beast is going to hate the whore. America has infiltrated, almost 30 countries, 25 countries. And whatever that the Lord has in store for this place, America. This is why there's no future here, man. It's over. There's absolutely no future here for this country. I don't care how many proud Edomites and two-third Jakes and your celebrities and they all try to come together and stop stop the violence and none of that, man. None of that's gonna stop it. Because you have the political violence that's going on around the world here in America. You have the economic collapse that's about to happen. The American identity, this civilization over here is going to completely collapse and across the world. But it says the beast shall hate the whore. See, everybody's gonna turn on this whore, man. Everybody. See, there's no future here. But America, these Americans, they just can't believe that this place will not be destroyed. But it's done. This place is finished. I mean, the writing is all over the wall. Stevie Wonder could see the writing on the wall. It says, "And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, These shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolate and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. 17. For YAHAWAHSHI put in their hearts. See this, and the Lord he's pouring out his spirit, just like he pouring out his spirit. He gonna use the Medes, the Russians. You see, let me finish. He said, for YAHAWAHSHI have put in their hearts to fulfill his will, to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast, until the words of YAHAWAHSHI shall be fulfilled. 18. And the woman which thou sawest is that great city, and this is the great city, which reigneth over the kings over the earth. America is in complete rulership. They're on the throne right now. This is the most popular country. Everybody's trying to come here. All nations are right here in this country. All nations. And a lot of these other nations, they come over here. They're doing business with the whore. You know, all type of business, man. Everybody is here. This is that great city. Period. It's the most popular. It's the so-called strongest military. You know, this place has never been touched like that. There ain't been no bombings and people just tearing up this country. And it ain't like in some of these Sri Lanka or some of these third world countries. This is why it's called the virgin daughter of Babylon. You see, but the beast is going to hate the whore, man. Everybody gonna turn on this place, and the Lord is going to use the Medes, the Russians, to spearhead this war, and they keep attacking and provoking Russia. I'm gonna let Paul from the off-grid desert. I'm gonna let him play a little bit more of this clip, and I'm gonna close out with a scripture. Call Halayim La YAHAWAHSHI.
So he said, I promise you we will be able to do it. So folks, it does look like a confession before the fact, a premeditated act on the part of the United States that we or NATO had a hand in blowing up not only one, but two of the natural gas pipelines that go into Europe, folks, into Germany. And listen, this is not really going to harm Russia. This is going to harm Europe. For some reason, the United States of America and NATO wants to destroy Europe. It does look like that by blowing these pipelines up, that Europe will never get any cheap Russian natural gas. You know, we wanted to destroy this pipeline from the very, very beginning. We never wanted them built. We did not want them operating so we could sell our expensive natural gas to Europe. So, folks, you can blame the situation going on in France, Germany, the United Kingdom, Spain, and Portugal on the United States, not Russia, because we never wanted these pipelines to operate in the first place. And we're going to make damn sure that Europe will never, ever get any Russian natural gas. So all of the hardship, all of the suffering that the Europeans are going to go through this winter, you can blame it on the United States and NATO.
See, I'm gonna play a little bit more. I'm gonna get a couple scripts. So I'm gonna close out. Let's go to Isaiah 13. Isaiah 13 and 17, and it reads. It says, Isaiah 13 and 17, and it reads, Behold, I will stir up the Medes against them. The Medes are the Russians, which shall not regard silver, and as for gold, they shall not delight in it. And this is what's finna happen, man. This is what's happening right now. The Lord is he putting that spirit on that Vladimir Putin and them Russians, and he's gonna stir them up, and it's gonna come to a time where they're gonna try to negotiate with Russia, man. And Russia's not gonna, like it just said, they're not gonna regard your gold or silver. They're not gonna want none of your money. They're not gonna want to have no truce or negotiations. They are coming for blood right here in this place, America. I'm gonna play a little bit more of this, and then I'm gonna wrap it.
NATO, not Russia. Russia was ready to start pumping gas through the Nord Stream 2 pipeline, folks. The pipeline was finished. All it needed to be done was certified by Germany, and we twisted the arms of Olaf Scholz and the German government not to certify the Nord Stream 2 pipeline. And we're made sure since yesterday that these pipelines would probably never operate again. So when those people are freezing to death over in Europe and Germany and France and Italy and Spain and the United Kingdom, when their factories are shutting down, when millions of people are laid off, you can blame it on Joe Biden and NATO and the United States, folks, because that's the truth. Listen, you know, that's the truth. We caused this war. We planned this war. That was one of the main goals of this war, to shut down the Nord Stream 2 pipeline. And I'm not anti-American, folks. I love our country, but I do not agree with our administration. I do not agree with our foreign policy, wanting us to start a war with Russia, wanting to get us into a nuclear war with Russia. And that's exactly what's going to happen.
See? Call Halayim La, YAHAWAHSHI, YAHAWAHSHI. And Russia and that China and their allies, you know, they're going to blow this place off the face of the earth. They're gonna annihilate this place, man. This place is gonna be turned to dust. Let's go to we'll go hop down to 18. I just read to you in 17 right now, Isaiah 13:17, that the Lord said he's gonna stir up the Medes, man. He's gonna stir these Russians up. It's coming to a point where Russia, they're not gonna have no other choice, man. Because like it says in Isaiah 19:2, the Egyptian against the Egyptians, and they shall fight. They're going to fight. War is inevitable. This is a countdown to war, to when the missiles are going to be shot off. 18. Their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare children. These Russians, they're not going to play no games, man. They're coming for blood. See? They're coming for blood. The Lord is dealing with Russia, man. He's using them to spearhead this war. And once they get started, it ain't gonna be no stopping. They ain't already took out that Ukraine. They're gonna continue to keep moving, because the Lord is putting the spirit on them. They just mobilized 1 million soldiers, man. 1 million. And it tells you, you know, in that Revelations, that 200 million missiles are coming, man. This is the war of all wars on what is about to happen here. This is why those that are left on the ground, ultimately 2/3 of you, Jake, but you Edomites, your country is going to be burned. Is going to be burned to nothing. And the Lord gives a description on what your country is going to look like, man. It says, their bows also shall dash the young men to pieces, and they shall have no pity on the fruit of the womb. Their eyes shall not spare. They're coming for blood. So all these young children and you know, you Edomites and Jake too, 2/3 of you, Jake, that didn't listen and just love this country. Ultimately, Esau, Edom, for what you've done, because the Lord is totally against you. This place is finished. Let me hop down. 20. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation. Neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. It ain't gonna be nothing here, man. No businesses, none of that. Ain't nobody dealing with this place ever again. 21. But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there. This place, America, is going to be turned into one. It's going to be the biggest desert in the whole planet. And their houses shall be full of doleful creatures, and owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there. 22. And the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant places. And her time is near to come. See, America's her time is near. The Lord is putting the writing on the wall for everybody to see. But you have 2/3 of Jake, and you have all these Edomites and stuff trying to let's come together and stop the violence. The Lord said her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged. Shalom.